Imagine managing thousands of resources across the cloud with just one single file. Sounds like magic, right? Well, it's not magic, it's Terraform. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Tech Universe with Asma. Today we are diving into Terraform, the ultimate tool for managing infrastructure as code. Whether you are deploying a few servers or scaling an entire application to serve millions of users, Terraform's got your back. In this video, I'll walk you through the basics of Terraform, why it is so powerful, and how you can use it to automate your cloud infrastructure like a pro. So grab a coffee, hit that like button, and let's get started. I am into terraform.io website. I'll click on download Terraform, and my computer is Windows, so I will download AMD 64. So Terraform is now downloaded, and if you will see, there is a terraform.exe file. We'll move this file to our C folder. In my case, I have already made a Terraform folder, and I have already placed the terraform.exe file, and I'll click run this exe. So when we will run this, it will automatically install Terraform. In my case, it's already there on my computer, so I'll not run it. It's already there. Now we will add environment variables. Let's now open environment variables. Environment variables, we need to add the path for the Terraform so that our system can detect if we are running any project from any of the place from my computer. So we need to add the environment variables. I have searched in my laptop environment variables, and I have clicked on the first thing it opens. I'll click on environment variables, and now here I need to set the path. So we have placed our Terraform exe in C:terraform folder. So I'll click on edit, and I'll add a new path. So it's already there. You have to click on new, and then you have to add C:terraform. It's already there. And here also there is one path. We need to click on edit, and here also we need to add C:/terraform. So that's how the path will be set for Terraform. Now I am into my D drive, and I have created a folder called Asma project, and here it is Terraform. So if I'll go and do cmd here, so my command line will open up, and I will say Terraform version. If our Terraform is properly installed, we will be able to see the version of the Terraform. It's Terraform version 1.10.0. Search for Visual Studio Code, and we are redirected to this site. Here we will download the Visual Studio Code for our projects. So Visual Studio Code is basically integrated development environment, and we have to download for Windows. Once we click on this, it will get started downloading on my system, and once it's downloaded, I need to run the exe for that. And after running the exe, we will be able to run the Visual Studio Code for our project. Now be using AWS in order to build the infrastructure with the help of Terraform. For that, I have to log into my root account into the AWS management console. So here I am into the AWS homepage. I have to go and create a new user. For that, I need to click on IAM. I will provide the link of my IAM user creation video in the description box of this video. So you will go and follow the steps, and you will be able to create the user and attach the policies. I have already created one user for my Terraform. The name of the user is Terraform, and I have attached the policies of Amazon VPC full access, and also I have given administrator access. Also in the security credentials, I have created the access keys and secret access keys for this user. So we'll be using this user for our creating the infrastructure. Also, we will be needing AWS CLI so that we can access our AWS account with the help of command line. So we need to install AWS CLI. I'll attach my another video which shows how to install AWS CLI and how to start using it. Please have a look. Now let's see if we are able to use our Visual Studio Code and AWS from our command line or not. So I will go and I'm into the Terraform folder. I'll go and write code dot. So it will open this folder in Visual Studio Code. It has now opened up Visual Studio Code. So this is the look and feel, and here basically we need to go and install the extension for Terraform. So here this is the extension part, and here I need to search HashiCorp. So HashiCorp Terraform, it's already installed. Here you'll get the install button, so it's already there on my machine. So Visual Studio Code will basically detect the Terraform files and the Terraform into the Visual Studio. So we need to add the extension, and we'll get the code also generated, the format also correctly with the help of this extension. Now again we are into the Terraform website, and here we will go to tutorials. Now we'll go to AWS. Here we will find out how we can build our first infrastructure, our first web server with AWS. So I will scroll and go to build infrastructure. And here you will get the sample video, and here it is clearly and correctly mentioned how we can create the first EC2 server with the help of Terraform. So the prerequisites for Terraform CLI, the Terraform is installed, AWS CLI, AWS account and associated credentials. Now we will open the terminal and we will see we are in which folder. So we will do pwd. So it's saying we are into the D ASMA project and Terraform folder. So we are correctly. Now let's see if we can access Terraform from here or not. I'll say Terraform -- version, and it is telling me the Terraform version 1.10 is there on my machine. Also I will go and see if there is AWS CLI or CLI is there or not. So it's saying AWS CLI, this version is there, Python 3.12 version is there. Now here the IAM credentials we need to export. So one way of doing is by using the export command, AWS access key ID. Here we can do all these things in the terminal. This is for the Linux machines, and for Windows machine we need to write the command set instead of export. But we are not doing this way. There is another way we can do. We can basically connect our Visual Studio Code to our AWS account. We will do AWS configure, and now it will ask for AWS access key. Then it will ask for AWS secret access keys and the region, and I'll enter this and I'll be back in a moment. After entering our AWS credentials, we can verify with the help of using the command AWS EC2 describe instances. If there are any instances in my account, it will show here. And also it will confirm that we are connected from the Visual Studio Code to our AWS account with the help of AWS CLI. So yes, there is one account when there is one EC2 instance in my account. So it's there. So it's showing. The name of my EC2 instance is example app server instance. So it's there. So it will show that we are correctly connected with our AWS account. Now into our folder we will create a new file and we will name it as main.tf. TF is the extension for Terraform, and it will automatically take this Terraform sign when we give the extension .tf, because in our extensions we have already installed HashiCorp Terraform. So this is the main.tf. We will now again go to our the place where we have started building the infrastructure. Here it is created main.tf, and now in the main.tf we need to put this. Here basically they are saying the required providers. We are basically connecting HashiCorp with AWS. So the source is AWS, the version they are mentioning, and the version which is the required also greater than this is mentioned. Provider is AWS region. Now we need to verify like in which region we want to create the infrastructure. Here it is saying US West 2. And also now the very first thing we will do is we will give AWS instance and app server, and the AMI ID we need to find out, and we need to replace here, and the instance type would be t2.micro, and here the name is example app server. So I'll copy from here and I will put in main.tf. So everything I'll make it as will leave as it is. I'll change the region as US East 1, and I need to find out the AMI ID. For that I need to go to my management console and I need to click on launch instance. AMI ID will need to find out from here, from the management console. So here it is saying application and OS images, AMIs. So I'll click on browse more AMIs. It will open up the marketplace, and I will be using Amazon Linux, this AMI. I'll copy the AMI ID from here. And I will paste in our main.tf file. So this is the machine image which we will be using. It is t2.micro, and then we will save this. Now first the first command we will need to run in our terminal would be terraform init. So it will initialize a terraform into our directory, and it will create other files also. The complete explanation is given here. What does provider means, what does resources means. Now then our next we have done initializing the directory with the help of terraform init, and here it has successfully initialized. Now our working directory is ready for terraform use, and we have got the full files terraform.terraform, terraform.log.html when we have successfully initialized our directory. Now our next step would be we'll go to our reference page, and we will see terraform validate. We will do terraform validate, and it will verify that if our main.tf is in the correct format, it will validate the main.tf file. Now let's create infrastructure with the help of terraform apply command. Now it will apply whatever we have written in main.tf file. It will apply. So we will go to our Visual Studio Code, and we will write terraform apply. Now it will start applying the changes which we have made in main.tf, and it will ask if we want to continue, and if we say yes, so it will, if things are correct in our file, so it will go and create a web server in our AWS account. After running the terraform apply, it has started creating our infrastructure. It has given AMI ID and other things, instance type t2.micro, and then at one point it will ask like, do you want to perform these actions? If we say yes, then only it will accept, and it will move further, creating a web server. So it is saying apply completed, resources 1 added. So it means it has successfully created the example app server instance in our AWS. So in order to verify, we need to go to our AWS management console, and we have to go to EC2, and let's see if Terraform has successfully created an EC2 instance or not. We will go to instances running. It is showing as 1. See, example app server instance, it is t2.micro and it's in the initializing state. So this proves that we have automated creating our infrastructure, our EC2 instance with the help of Terraform. I hope you liked my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.